those. All right, here we go. Teams have readied up. Badass going to be starting things off on the T side, and Evil Geniuses going to be starting things off on the CT side. A lot of Vertigo has started to lean toward the T side, so we'll see how Badass can exploit that. Last night, they had quite the run on their T side against Mythic, so I think that they will be feeling all sorts of good, and this, the maps tonight really do benefit them as well. Badass, aside from Vertigo, they do like their 4-square maps, especially Mirage. And so we've got Vertigo first. Second, we've got Ancient, picked by Evil Geniuses. And third, we've got Mirage. So basically, it's just everything Badass likes to play. So I'm a little worried for Evil Geniuses. We'll see how it goes. Walco, though, going to start things off. He's going to be the first one to take the challenge here from Badass, but they are just going to smoke him off and head on over to the B-bomb site. The pistol's coming in already powerful for Badass. Shane going to get the bomb down and rotate now. Going to take full time to come in. Evil Geniuses taking their sweet time to get over to the bomb site. But Walco just holding steady, waiting for the rest of his team. But it doesn't matter if Badass are able to flank on everywhere, which kinda can happen on this map. Automatic gonna have to be careful here, but it's not gonna matter. It is a flawless pistol round for Badass to start things off. So like I said, we have been seeing that T-side do some serious business, and, well, Evil Genius is starting things off with a no-kill round. Not the best state, not what you want to be looking for here. So the advantage to this night versus the last night is this night I am not eating. So I can spend all of my time observing instead of being kind of behind the 8-ball here. Already going to start things off with a good kill on a Frankie for automatic. Get that Deagle rolling. But rest of Badass going to head over to the A-bomb site. George taking the head off of Snav as well. Still no losses here for the Evil Geniuses side. They might find even more. One for Wiz as well is Dare to Trade. But 2 versus 4, I mean, with weapons, I feel like still very doable for the Badass side. But these AKs could start going a little nutty. Junior does have the Galil, but automatic can be found out through the smoke. So give Badass at least a little bit more push toward winning this one. I do like the position here we have from George. He's going to be the first one to deal with any aggression, and Junior going to be second in. Walco just waiting on the wings. But the time, it starts to run out. 1 kill for Junior might be enough. Shane has to get the bomb down now. And it is going to be denied. Junior going to win the round. So Evil Geniuses with the trade. All they needed were pistols, and they made it work. That's going to put a serious rip in the sails of Badass. So now it'll be their turn to go in with the pistols. EG gonna have some, hopefully for them, some time to build up an economy, but I mean, these pistols definitely more than capable on the T side of Vertigo. See if they're able to find the opening here. Already George damaged down a little bit. He's going to be playing sandbags. But see if that spells doom. That has taken their sweet time. They're really just grouped up over towards ramp. They haven't started to make any sort of motion anywhere else on the map. This could be a difficult round. The smoke's doing a lot of work here. Good start for Automatic. George to be traded, but the nades could do huge amounts here. Evil Genius is going to make their way back onto the site. Once again, not taking a single loss here. And there's 30 seconds left. It's do or die time for Badass. Junior taking a little bit of a tag through the smoke. Not enough to really be super worried about. And now the activation to come in. The kills, though, fill the feed for Evil Geniuses. And it is going to be Evil Geniuses to take a round advantage now. And the money for Badass still not looking too good. They did go for the force buy with the upgraded pistols, so this is probably going to be where they just full save, no armor. We do have a pistol for Frankie, but other than that, Badass just gonna head over to their home once again. A ramp, hanging out, chilling. Ooh, they gotta be careful on the flank though. If they don't move too quickly, George might catch them by surprise. Let's keep an eye on this. Good first kill. The opening to come in, the second to come in, but Snav gonna shut down the killing spree. Meanwhile, Automatic on the other side, making it work out here, but Consti isn't interested in losing any more. But they are going to lose at least one more. Evil Geniuses to take a third here. Well, I said the T side was going to be strong, but Evil Genius is doing a good job on the defense to start things off. Like I said, this is the last season that we're going to have Evil Geniuses as an org. Junior, Wiz, George, Automatic, Welco. They could go to another team. I know Automatic is planning on taking a little bit of a break here, and I think that CS2 is causing a lot of players to be like, you know, maybe I'll take a little bit of a break, and I'll just chill and hug, wait till I've got that competitive spark. But yeah, Automatic being the most expensive player on EG, definitely going to give some teams pause for thought, but we did see Hexed picked up by NRG. Pretty good for them. Anchor already doing some good work for them in the Cash Cup. But 40 seconds in, we are going to have a 4 versus 4 here. Good flash by George, set up for Walco. A little bit of a fire back here from Badass, but nothing to come from it. Not even that much damage. Walco only taken down by 3 through the wood pile. It's just more utility to come in. Automatic on the huge flank takes down 2, but Shane will make it 2 and only 2. Now in the 1v3, he does have bomb. He's gonna make his way back over to A ramp yet again, or maybe he's gonna fake it. The footsteps, something always to think about on Vertigo. You can be like, aha, I'm going to make you think I'm going this way, but actually I go the other way. But there's not a lot of time left on this round. Shane's going to have to make a movement somewhere if he doesn't want to be left with $0 on the next round. It does look like he's just going to save this AK. Doesn't want to risk losing it. He wants to just at least keep the weapon and armor for next round. But, well, Evil Genius is off to a bit of a screaming start here. Badass going to be on a save once again. Shane, the only one with a rifle here, and Junior going to start things off. Just putting that AWP to work. And the A ramp simulator is shut down. No, they're still there. They've got the pistol here. They've got the weapons all positioned over toward the A ramp, but they will abandon, or at least give an opportunity to see if they want to give these stairs a try. See if they can make that work. So what is proving to be almost a new tradition that I'm starting up here? Oh, chunky nade. Chunky nade. Good kill for George as well on the flank. One for Junior to continue to take advantages all across the map here for EG. Really making things work just super well in their favor. But, like, last season for ECL, I went into the playoffs and I went into the promotion relegation a little bit sick. Ooh, trade here on the B-bomb site. One for Snav and one for Automatic. The rifle's still alive for Badass, but Automatic gonna shut it down. Take a 5th for EG. In 6 rounds, EG have won 5 of them. And this is starting to look rough for the Badass T side. Like I was saying, like last season, I went to DreamHack Dallas right before promotion relegation playoffs, and then I went into casting all of that, and my throat was actively rebelling against me. So if you ever go back and you watch the VODs of those, which I have the VODs on my channel, I'm looking at maybe moving those to YouTube, but for now, they're just on Twitch. But if you ever go watch those, you can hear my... Oh, good start here for Badass. They take the triple. Junior only able to take one back. And Wiz and Walco are on the opposite bomb site. They are forever away. Could not be further, but at least the rotate on Vertigo is pretty quick. It looks like they do want to save. So yes, you could hear my throat actively rebelling against me as I tried to use my voice. It was a time, and today I've already, you can kind of hear it in my voice. I'm a little bit nasally. I'm a little bit, little sick, and I've been having some sneezes that I could feel in my bones, so that's fun. But enough about me. Let's cast the round, shall we? EG just gonna hold on to these rifles, which is good because, you know, Junior gonna want to have money for that AWP, and he will. You know, it's gonna be just a 1-round loss bonus, so holding on to any weapons you can find, good news. But Badass do take the round, as, I mean, makes sense. When the bomb goes off and there's only 2 players left on the enemy team. And once again, we're gonna get lovely A-ramp time. Gonna keep a close eye on that. Nades put out, but not really doing much of anything. Once again, a slower push here. We're going to keep a quick eye on Consti and Junior, just because the AWPs do like to find those kills out of nowhere. But maybe the one will be Snav. I mean, Badass just holding pretty far back for the utility of EG. Like, they're not opening themselves up to anything. Walco gonna find the first. Frankie in mid sticks a toe out. but it might not. Well, I mean, it's Badass having a rough time on this first half here. Evil Genius is looking like they really don't want to go out on a squeaker of a season. They're like, yeah, we had some trouble before. Oh, double kill here for Badass. One for Consti, one for Snav. That might just open up the A bomb site here. George gonna be boosting up here, but Consti not looking out for automatic. He is proving why he is worth the money. Snav does get the bomb down, but the kill will go to automatic as Evil Geniuses take a 6th. Already half of the rounds through this first half. Evil Geniuses looking extremely strong. They're like, hey, I heard you guys like Vertigo, so we're gonna practice it. But like I said, they had trouble last night. They really did. Like, if we look at the score from last night, you know, we can pop that open while we're waiting for the round to start here. The first map here, let's go get it. You want to hear about my sneezes, huh? No, you don't. Geniuses took 4 on Noun's pick of Vertigo, so maybe they've taken some time to really practice it because they knew it would come up. A dunk already from George onto Frankie. Oh, automatic better be a little bit careful here. And George out in the middle of ramp, but it doesn't matter. He's still taking lives, taking hearts. The flashes to come in, but they're not really catching much of Evil Geniuses. George is just here. He's here to destroy. Junior ends the suffering of Badass one more round. That is 7 for EG. Here, I was thinking that we would be watching a weakened and disenfranchised EG that are just limping their way to the end of the playoffs, but no, EG came here to game. They came here to demolish. We are going to have a force here for Badass. They do have a couple of, I was going to say FAMASs, but no, terrorist FAMASs, Galils. Which, I mean, to compare the Galil and the FAMAS almost feels silly. And it's going to be the mid-aggression here, though Junior going to fall back. But still plenty of room for EG to work with. But Badass have decided they don't want the mid spot either. Managed to move a few of the Evil Geniuses players over to mid just to keep an eye on it, but already the rotation to come in, and this could continue to just spell doom for Badass round after round. I mean, I almost feel like that one eco on round number 2 started everything off. Is the quick trade here, but rotation should come in. Already plenty of time here. The flash hits, and Junior isn't able to, but Walco picks up the slack, and George managed to get himself all the way around. He's missing the shots. He finally gets the hits, and Evil Geniuses are all over the bomb site. Before the bomb even goes down, they're ready for it. That's going to be 8. 2 rounds left in the half. Evil Geniuses looking absolutely dominant. Round number 11, we do have the full AK purchase here from Badass. We'll see if they can put those rifles to use. That one-shot headshot potential coming in. Ooh, Wiz with the smoke break. Doesn't spot anything here. It's a double op setup here for Evil Geniuses. Snav can take advantage. Takes down Wiz through the smoke. That might just open things up for Badasses. Frankie takes down Walco as well. I wouldn't call that a bomb site open, though. George still waiting on ramp. Oh, but the peak comes out. Snav is here. He's angry. He's here to get those headshots. That's 3 players for Evil Geniuses down. Automatic gonna have to go huge here as the aggression comes in. Oh, Snav peeks in. That's another. And this is gonna be a full buy. Really go in the way of Badass. Unless Junior goes monstrous. It does look like he wants to save. Dare, he's a little bit close to go for that save. So going into the final round of the half, plenty of money for Evil Geniuses. They will buy up. And this is gonna be a rough comeback here for Badass. So we'll see if Badass can improve their odds a little bit, or if we're going to be going into the second half on a Zonix Law. Shane taking some heavy nade damage here, down to 52. This is a rough start to the round here. Just not even 20 seconds in. Evil Geniuses haven't so much as stuck a toe out to take any damage, while Automatic is going to be the first, takes 72, or 62, just through the smoke and through the walls here. He's going to go re-aggress anyway. Might be perfectly fine, though. Ooh, the push up from Snav is going to be punished. Dare, though, going to trade it out. Give us the 4 versus 4 here for Evil Geniuses, but Junior is here to destroy once again. Destroying all of Badass's dreams. On the other hand, Consti is here to make sure all their dreams come true. Rotation will come in here for Walco, and Badass better be careful on the flank if they don't want to get caught, but they do. Now is when things can get difficult. Consti does take down Walco, but he's lit down to 1 whole hit point. Junior on the AWP misses the shot. It's going to be Consti instead. Badass, they're going to end this one 4-8, so best possible odds they could have gone for. That was just, in so many ways, a rough half. Like, we have seen the T side of Vertigo swing a lot more T-sided, but I feel like there was a lot of practice put in by Evil Geniuses, maybe just to specifically anti-strat Badass and know that, okay, you know, we gotta cover the ramps, and if we do that, maybe we're golden, maybe not. We'll see what happens. Ooh, Wiz already making his way onto site, only does a little bit of damage, but... Oh, I say it does a little bit of damage, finds the head of Dare to start things off. It doesn't matter, the B-bomb site's going to be the next point of attack right away here. It's the 4 versus 2, 30 seconds in. Evil Genius is going to try to get this bomb down. Snav lit down to 6 and taken down, and Wiz to clean it up. Call him the janitor, because he's cleaning up. We will see. We did have the T-side win the pistol last half, so we'll see if Badass have a similar response to EG like they had. Shane gonna be overwatching the B bomb site here, and it does look like Evil Geniuses want to push on in. They've got Badass have 3 on the site, but they're gonna get run down. George is here with the Mac 10. He's obliterating Badass, and the smoke is down. The rotation has come in, but it might not matter here. Evil Geniuses are just treating Badass like a bunch of bowling pins. And they are a bowling ball. However, Snav will find one back on Welcome, but Automatic takes 1 in the meantime. 4 versus 2 for Evil Geniuses. Oh, smoke about to fade. Snav gonna be in the danger zone here. No, it is just gonna be the save. Snav gonna make his way back toward elevator. And Evil Geniuses gonna make their way away from site themselves. So we should have everybody surviving here, and we do. Hold on. Okay, so I managed to mute in time so that you didn't have to hear my sneeze. But that was definitely one of those rib-shattering sneezes, so... Oh gosh. Alright, we do have a technical timeout, so if you would like to, you know, get up, go to the bathroom, maybe get some water, get yourself a Kleenex for your rib-shattering sneezes. Ah. But Evil Geniuses only need 3. This is going to be a tough comeback for Badass. This is they have a long road ahead if they want to bring this back, but it does look like we've already got disconnected player returning. Just going to wait for that pause to expire. We're just going to go look at this number here. I wonder who these were. Sometimes you just got to go to the bathroom chat and like hang out. Hey chat. We're in the bathroom together. Yeah? Yeah. Is that weird? I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. All right. Back underway now. We do have the best buy money can buy here for Badass. They have bought down Snav and Dare each have $50, and everybody else is down on nothing. But we could see big aggression here on the A-bomb site here. Snaps Frankie knocked down, but Dare to find the opening frag. George trades it right back. There's a lot still to do here on this upper bomb, or this A-bomb site. George is here to do it. It's gonna put Shane down into the 1 versus 4. We'll see if he can go huge here. Otherwise, this is just gonna be... we're just gonna go to map number 2. Oh, Shane's flashed. He's just gonna back it off. No kit. Does have the smoke, but with 4 players alive, you're not gonna go for that smoke defuse. Oh, Welcome making a ton of noise though. But it doesn't matter. He spots Shane. That is gonna be the round. Evil Geniuses manages to take all of the kills. And there's not really a whole lot of money left in the bank for Badass. T side, Badass on the save now. Opening kill for George. And that might just lead the B-bomb site to being cracked open here. It's just Snav here overwatching with Guardian. We do have the rotation coming in here for Consti as well, but the Molotovs, they're not going to leave any space to stand. Consti's just going to get burned alive. And it's just over and over and over. Good attempt by Dare, but Junior is here. And once again, we're all down to 1 for Badass. 1 versus 5 with a Deagle for Frankie. Can he do it? So I was sitting here talking about how, oh, evil geniuses, you know, the organization is going away, and, you know, the organization's going away. Well, I mean, lots and lots of people are making changes. So if you didn't catch Frag at Kago, Badass were playing with, instead of Frankie and Consti, they were playing with Peeping and NBG, right? And I did hear in the interview that Frankie might be leaving the team after this season. They might be looking to pick up another player. Depending on how Rocket does, they might pick Droid back up. I'm not sure. But, well, that's the good start there. Consti with the AWP in mid. So, fun start there. Badass finally taking the man advantage. The opening of a round. Ooh, and these nades are being extra chonky. 3 players over towards Ram. Doesn't matter, Walco, the evil geniuses are still getting their kills. The trades are good. It's a 3 versus 3 now. Dare is down on 9 HP. He's taken down. And this is looking like a foregone conclusion. Bomb's still not down though, so still plenty of chances left for Badass. Oh, Shane pushing through the smoke. Will be taken down by Automatic as well. It's all down to Consti and his op. Is it enough? He's looking in from heaven, just looking to see if there's anybody boosted up. Nobody's here. Nobody's available. No one's even gonna stick a toe out. It's Automatic to clean it up, and it's gonna be 13-4. So the exact opposite of what happened to Evil Geniuses last night versus Nouns happens to Badass. Or the exact thing that happened to Evil Geniuses last night happens to Badass.